Hello, my name is Layla and thank you for joining me. In this short video, I'm going to be reviewing some tenses. In each slide, I'm going to show you a sentence with a gap. I'd like you to read the sentence and try and guess the correct tense of the verb. Ready? Let's begin. And once I've given you some time, then I will show you the correct answer as well. His head was aching because he listened to the neighbor's screaming cat all day. Okay. One clue is to look at this all day part. That means something started happening from the very beginning of the day and it's been going on for a long time, all day. His head was aching because he had been listening to the neighbor's screaming cat all day. So the neighbor's cat started screaming and then he got a headache. So because the screaming happened first, this is where we use the past perfect tense, but it was going on for a long time, which is why we're using past perfect continuous. And his head was aching because he had been listening to the neighbor's screaming cat all day. Let's take a look at the next sentence. Mother live abroad at the moment. A clue in this sentence is this section here, at the moment. At the moment is temporary, it means right now, and it's continuous. So we're using the present continuous tense. Is your mother living abroad at the moment? At the moment means now. And again, we said now is temporary, it's continuous, that's why we're using present continuous. Let's look at another sentence. Maria left school early today because she a hair appointment an hour ago. Okay, so firstly we know Maria left, so that's going to be past tense, and also we have this hour ago, and this tells us that we're mainly looking at the past tense. Maria left school early today because she had a hair appointment an hour ago. Let's look at another sentence. As soon as it stops snowing, we take the dog for a walk. Okay, this part here, as soon as it stops snowing. So the snow has not stopped yet. We're talking about some time in the future. Okay. As soon as it stops snowing, we can or we will take the dog for a walk. So once this happens, then we can do this part. Now, you might have noticed that this is actually a conditional. It is the first conditional. Instead of saying, if it stops snowing, we can take the dog for a walk, we're using as soon as it stops, but we're still using the same formula as the first conditional. Let's look at another sentence. My sister couldn't stop to chat because her train was about leave and she didn't want to miss it. Okay. So here we've got was about. Was about. That means something is going to or was going to happen very soon. My sister couldn't stop to chat because her train was about to leave and she didn't want to miss it. Was about to leave, meaning it was going to leave very soon. When we have the word about, we always use it with to and the main verb, about to leave. Let's look at another sentence. For the past 5 weeks, I have piano lessons. Okay. So the sentence starts with for the past 5 weeks. That means it started 5 weeks ago and it's been going on since 5 weeks ago. So for this reason, we're going to use the perfect tense. For the past 5 weeks, I have had piano lessons. I have had piano lessons tells us that this person has been having piano lessons and possibly the action of having lessons has finished. However, if we say for the past 5 weeks, I have been having piano lessons, that suggests that this person is still taking piano lessons and taking lessons has not finished. That is why here we're using the present perfect continuous form. Let's look at another sentence. I can't call you at this time because I travel on the tube. Okay. So the sentence starts with I can't call you. This is present tense. So that tells us if I am saying I can't call you in present, in the future I am going to be busy. I can't call you at this time because I will be traveling on the tube. Will be traveling, and that is future continuous. It's future, but it's continuous. Continuous because we're talking about a specific time that is temporary, and it will finish. And again, anything that's temporary is going to be continuous. Let's look at another sentence. The coffee machine break down twice already, and it's not even midday. Okay. Here I've got the word already. Usually with already we use a perfect tense, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. So it's one perfect tense that we need to use. But the rest of the sentence tells us which perfect tense. It is not even midday. Because this part of the sentence is present, that means here also we're going to be using the present perfect tense. The coffee machine has broken down twice already, and it's not even midday. We know that it has to be perfect tense because we've got the word already, and we know it has to be present perfect because here also our verb tense is present tense, and it is not even midday. Let's look at one final sentence. As a rule, we spend Christmas in London. Okay. The sentence starts with as a rule. As a rule is similar to schedule. It's similar to something that happens frequently. It happens a lot on a regular basis. And for this kind of sentence, we usually use the present simple tense. However, instead of just using spend, as a rule, we spend Christmas in London. Because it's something that happens regularly, we can also say, as a rule, we tend to spend Christmas in London. Tend to. We use tend to when we want to talk about something, an action that happens regularly and it happens a lot. And there you have it. These are a few sentences that have allowed us to review our different verb tenses. I hope you have found this video useful. Please feel free to comment, ask questions, share your opinions, and I would be very grateful. I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.